Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. Welcome back to another episode of Sonic and the Black Knight. This is a very special episode because of two reasons. First of all, it's the first time we are ever going from playthrough to live episodes, which I will explain in just a moment. But also, the other thing is we have a special guest. It's you guys, the chat. Yeah, isn't that exciting? Yeah, you guys being here, it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. Of course, I do want to make sure really quick that... Did I even get the notification about being live? I need to check, first of all, that we are live. But secondly, to get the whole... yes. Did I get the notification of myself? No, I got a notification about a Mario Party 2 video from Nintendo. Okay, then. Well, you know, that's fine. Just gotta check to see if I am actually live or not. If my internet will load. Also, I really don't need to put a Facebook thing up. It's fine. It's good. Yeah. We are good. We are live. And... hopefully we'll be able to say hello to some folks. Now, the reason I'm doing this is not for the purpose of the live stream itself, but for the purpose of my own self-interest in a sort of way, if you want to put it like that. Because editing this playthrough has taken quite a long time. And now that I'm starting a job, you can see that I haven't been able to upload as much. The recording takes a while, and the legacies I'm expecting to definitely be a very huge part of this. The last episode is, of course, going to be recorded as well as other episodes, but Legacy, I felt it was better to be at home for live streaming, just so that you guys could have it as soon as possible, and I wouldn't have to worry about having to cancel the playthrough that's basically almost done. So that's my idea, my take on it. And now we just have to go in, and yes, it does say 13 hours because I've had that many fails. I'm not going to go into, I know it's not going to put me, yeah, okay, so Deep Woods is not it. So, the Legacy missions we have at the Cauldron, so that's 1. We have Dragon's Lair, that's 2. We have, for Knight's Passage, which is 3. We also have for Shrouded Forest, which is 4. As well as Titanic Plain and the Great Megalith. I won't be doing these in necessarily any specific order, and I don't know, we might only do 1 now. There are 7 though, and there is a reason for that, but I'm not actually able to explain it. Either way, though, let's jump into some of Knight's Passage, because I feel like it makes the most sense to start with Knight's Passage. And, I mean, we are probably going to play with... We've been playing with Sonic a lot. I prefer playing with Sonic, because he, in my opinion, is just the best character to go about things. But you know what? I think we should give Lancelot a shot. Of course, the best idea would also be maybe in another stage we can try Percival, but with a different sword, and see how that goes. Because I'm wondering if maybe with a different sword, if she would play better for me. Now, Lancelot, you guys all know, he's laggy, he's good, but he's not great for my playstyle. So what do we have for equipment? Points for defeating Soul Surge. We want to actually change that. Okay, and sure. That's a really stupid item that we got in the last episode, because it stops proficiency, which, unless proficiency is actually a good thing, and I'm just silly, not realizing it. I did have a few things to record, so I do apologize that my throat's just like a bit blah. this was actually completely planned, and I had announced it yesterday. I've been planning the idea for about a week or two, though. So, you know, just to put it out there. So we're going to jump into the Legacy stuff, and we'll probably talk about some of the IDW stuff as well. Oh, Sonic Springs. Oh, right, the Legacy... Right, the Legacy missions are more like Sonic levels. That's what they are. I was like, they're going to be harder levels. Actually, if you didn't know, for a Legacy Sure. For a Legacy mission, you actually can't destroy enemies in the regular way. You have to actually destroy egg pawns and stuff in a different way. I mean, I'm still going to stream, but that gives me higher hope because that means we can probably do most of this and maybe even 5-starring as well. But this is also our first run. Lancelot's going pretty good. I wish that you could homing attack and just not have that chained thing, though. Also, I can't reach up there, which is very frustrating. No, don't! Oh my god. Yeah, and they don't work with regular Soul Surge. Don't poison me! Oh my gosh. I'm wondering if Sonic would work better, though. Oh, right, and they even have a regular Gold Ring! Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's so good. See, these are the things I forget about. And we 3-starred that. Also, the stars can't go up more. I'm not tracking the stars anymore, though, just because everything went crazy. Oh, I know why. Okay. I know why. Because it wasn't a standard thing. Oh my god! I didn't think we'd get that for a long time. Because the Medal of Sonic, I thought, was like, you had 5-star. Medal of Sonic is a rarity of a good, like, 8-9-star right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-star. Music changes when equipped. I believe it changes to what I'm made of from Sonic Heroes, which this would be a good transition to talk about some of that stuff. You don't have to 5-star it. You don't have to 5-star it. You just have to play it. The internet was wrong. Because that's another reason why I was live streaming this. God, I could have done a regular episode, mate. Dang. Well, you know what? It's special because it's live streamed. This might not take that long, though. But the importance of the Legacy stages is through the Legacy stages, you can get the secret rings from Sonic and the Secret Rings, being stuff like the aquatic rings, the aqua ring right here, which is a ring holding joy. Did we get... we actually can't grab that, but that is fine. Now, for the Legacy missions, believe it or not, it's actually a ring per, which is actually pretty cool. So we've done the one in Knight's Passage. Let's go into this one. I feel like, again, Sonic is going to be really good for the Legacies because the homing attack thing. Oh, what's going on? Well, it's... Oh, okay, we're fine. I thought it was flashing on and off, and I was like, no, please don't. Please don't. But we are forced to use Sonic, which I'm honestly okay with. Except the fact that I forgot to change the stats. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. I forgot to change equipment. Oh, jeez! Oh, we got spiked. We got spiked. But that's good to know. We don't actually have to 5-star it like the one thing said, and I was misled. But we do have a silver ring. Silver rings were in Secret Ring as well, which is even more fitting. And actually, now that I think about it, you could... I know you could use it for Shadow, but you could probably use Soul Surge. Yeah, you're definitely meant to use Sonic for these. Like, you can use the other characters, but Sonic... He's got that homing attack thing, and none of the other characters. Maybe Percival... Actually, would Percival be good for this? Because I think she could actually... Oh, that was close. That was close. Don't spike me! Don't spike me! But yeah, the IDW comics, guys, those were... I read the latest one, and oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. Like, they have, they have references to... I won't completely spoil it because it's still new. But they actually have references to the Metal Sonic theme song from Sonic Heroes, which is insane. We 4-starred that. I think we could 5-star that. I honestly feel like we could 5-star that. It depends on what we get. We did get more in Crystal Cave and Camelot Castle, though. Could be one of the legacies, not sure. We got the Blue Ring, which the Blue Ring is an 8-star rarity, a ring containing hope. And then we also got the Medal of Sonic. Could have identified those stuff, but I did forget about all of the other things. Do I want to try this one again? Maybe. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a first run of this stuff, and then I'll go back and I'll do more. Okay, yeah, well, I guess if we also have time, we could do more cleanup stuff. Dragon's Lair. Actually, they said it was in Camelot Castle. Is that that's the last legacy. That's the last legacy. Okay. Yeah, then I guess we'll do Camelot Castle. But yeah, the IDW comic. Like, if you guys don't want to spoil it, I'll just say now, spoilers. But, well, issue 10 is kind of a spoiler because it has Super Neo Metal Sonic. And it actually proves that Blaze is from an alternate dimension instead of the future. Which, I mean, let's be honest, Sonic 06 was never canon. Let's be honest with ourselves. You know, and that's for good reason. I mean, the game itself made itself non-canon because it just... They were like, oh yeah, by the way, this never even happened, so don't even worry about it. Oh my god, I also forgot... Oh, and if I didn't get hit in the last one, I probably would have been good. But I just realized I forgot to change the equipment. I love how it's just like, not even any egg pawns, it's just the egg hovers, or whatever they're called. I'm not risking that. I would actually much rather to get a chain than the 5s. Boom, boom, boom. And boost it! There we go, into the star ring. Hey. Alright. You can spoil it. Hey, William Shakespeare, welcome. Is Sonic your favorite game series? Yes. Very much so. We 4-starred that too. I love Sonic. Honestly, like if there was more Sonic games, which there are, I would probably be a Sonic tuber. Like I guess you could kind of consider myself like me as a Sonic tuber, but I generally don't because I do a lot of stuff. I do Mario stuff. But I love Sonic stuff. Look, I got the 3-pack figure for Sonic, Zavok, and Infinite, which is awesome. And the IDW comic, it's great. They had Extreme Gears in there. Even though it was just like a small little reference, it was like, oh my god, the Extreme Gears. I love Sonic Riders. That's another game I'm gonna cover. Like next time I have the opportunity, I'm definitely going to cover Sonic Riders. Because I also would like to do Zero Gravity, not Free Riders, but the original Sonic Riders, because that... Like, if you haven't played Sonic Riders, trust me, you really, really should, because it's a darn good game. Also, I wanted to get these, because these were the only enemies I missed. No! I hit the... Oh my god. The only thing that stinks about this game is that you will hit the A button, and sometimes it's just like... No, you didn't hit the A button. And it's just... It's frustrating. Also, I didn't change my equipment again! Oh my god. Spins, what is up with you? It's a short stage, though, just like General Sonic stages, so... It's not a big issue. Like, see, there we go. We finished in a minute. I feel like Sonic is kind of forgotten. Didn't know that it had a solid story. It actually does. Believe it or not, like, some things are... It's a little twisted, the way the story is. And they kind of maneuver around the, how everything goes. With, if the game sells well, then they'll go for it. But, Classic Sonic in Sonic Generations, for instance, was Sonic in the past, but now he's Sonic from a different dimension. But I think that's more so because they changed the timeline. Oh, because proficiency is stopped. Right. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the that. Sure, Lancelot, you can have that. But I feel like maybe because that moth was on there, because I just randomly put it on there and I forgot. I feel like that might have actually been the problem. But, yeah, Classic Sonic is actually a, he's an alternate timeline, but then it became a different dimension, which I think is mostly just because now with Sonic Mania and after Generations, all of those events actually changed everything. And, this is Metal Sonic's theme song, to be honest. And you guys get to hear it right now. Oh my god! We just ran in the air! What the heck? Sorry, I didn't want to ruin it, but like... Oh my god, Sonic. What are you doing, mate? Boop! 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 Thank you, Caliburn. Oh, I missed one! Different dimensions. So they went full Bioshock. 5-starred it! 5-starred it. And 5 stars count. That's interesting. If it's not a 5-star, it doesn't count. But if it's a 5-star, it counts. Do get the ring as well. Proficiency was stopped, so maybe that's why. But we also did a lot better. And we got a new development data. So that's pretty cool. We didn't get the secret ring, though. And I don't understand why we didn't get the secret ring, because we 5-starred it, but whatever. I loved Infinite very much. Is a story similar? So, for Sonic Forces, I did do a playthrough on it. But, basically... Oh, and there's another... Okay, well that could be good and bad for me. Molten Mind had one, right? I don't want to think about switching stuff right now. But Sonic Forces was basically, it was very unique. The comics is shooting off from Sonic Forces, but Sonic Forces is to where, you have this whole entire world that is now run by Eggman, and it's the same world, but Eggman now has control over it, and you as the player actually have to take back the world from the Resistance. Sonic Generations itself is a very different game because what actually happens is that Eggman ends up trapping Sonic and friends into basically a limbo that they can't escape, but they, using the Time Eater, and it brings back a bunch of, Sonic's stages, Sonic's memories and stuff, and puts his friends into limbo, so you have to save his friends and the world's, like, the stages and stuff by running through them. It's a really fun, really cool game. It does have the boost mechanic. It also has the whole, classic Sonic stuff. So, ooh! New in proficiency ring. We got the yellow ring, which is a ring filled with happiness, which is how I feel right now, because we actually now have another ring. And we have the poison ring, which is a rarity of 6-star. Poison to wear it when worn. Why would you ever want that? That makes you lose rings. That's stupid. But yeah, Sonic Generations, you go through, like, brings bosses back, characters back. And it's just all around a really good molded game. And each game actually does have a very different feel and reason to it. So I would say, like, probably, like, it's okay to look into more of the games, because even the classic Sonic games, like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, they all have stories. Like, every single one has stories. for instance, a really good one is Sonic Colors, to where Eggman sets up an interstellar amusement park, and you have to go through and basically stop that whole entire amusement park as best as you possibly can, because it's actually very, very bad. Because he's secretly enslaving wisps. So it really depends on the game. Sonic Unleashed shoots a laser and then it destroys the whole entire world, which is very different from Sonic Forces, actually, because Sonic gets cursed by Dark Gaia powers, and when it's nighttime, he becomes the Werehog. And you have to go through day and night stages trying to piece the world back together, as you also have you also have the Chaos Emeralds being drained. So as I said, it really does depend on what you're looking at. Now, a lot of times, for anybody that's been watching this series, because I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to be like, oh, wait a minute, this was live streamed, and this was live streamed today because there wasn't much notice. If you haven't been watching the series, basically Percival is one of the worst characters. Just in the fact of there's not much you can really do with Percival, and I thought that she'd be good for this, but after a homing attack, she automatically just goes into that. You don't have a choice. So Percival, unfortunately, is still... like, you can't do anything with her, and it sucks because I love Blaze, and Blaze is such a reliable character, but then you try doing this stuff, and it's like, no, Blaze actually is the worst character imaginable for this. So that kind of stinks. I'm glad, though, that we are getting the secret rings, because I really, as I said, I really didn't think I was going to get it. Honestly, I'm like half tempted to just put the poison ring on her, because there's no point in having anything else right now. Seriously, like, I will never use Percival just because she's not good in this game. And it sucks that for the Legacy they didn't tool it either. Interesting, you surely know a lot about Sonic. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was my first game. Well, actually, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was my first Sonic game. And that was when that were released. That was in 2001-ish. Around that kind of area. And I played Sonic DX. So Sonic Adventure... I'll start with Sonic Adventure, because Sonic Adventure was the first one. Adventure 1 and 2 were originally released onto the Dreamcast, and then they were ported over to the GameCube, having different art styles, which some people prefer the original because of very many different things. But Sonic Adventure 1 is where Eggman destroys the Master Emerald, which it's very Knuckles-based because everybody's favorite character at that point was actually Knuckles. And... oh, jeez. Okay, so they had it where the Master Emerald got broken and a creature called Chaos, which, one of my favorite characters, he was released into the world, and Eggman basically took control of him. And through Chaos's negative energy from what he had experienced, he was basically used and eventually got out of Eggman's control and destroyed Station Square, the whole entire area. You play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and as well as Big and Gamma. And you have to play every single character to unlock Supersonic, to unlock Perfect Chaos, to where you fight him, and then, you know, you have to save the world, neutralize his hatred because of what the Knuckles clan tried to do, and then to call Seals and back into the Master Emerald. Just pausing from that for a second, we got the purple ring, which is a ring steeped in sadness. Really? Purple is a sadness ring? I mean, okay. It is a rarity of 8 star again as well, and cool to have. The rings don't actually do anything, but they are cool to have, and they are collection items. Sonic Adventure to Battle was where Shadow's first appearance. And what had happened in that is that Eggman ended up finding out that there was an ultimate being called Shadow the Hedgehog that his grandfather had created. So he went to the military base Gun, which was actually their first appearance in the Sonic, in the whole entire Sonic universe, adding a whole entire military system that hasn't been seen for quite some time. But also it added Rouge the Bat, which she isn't commonly talked about because of Shadow, and because of how much people like Shadow, because he actually became the most popular Sonic character after Knuckles. But Shadow is very upset with humanity because they took away his best friend, the girl he grew up with, Maria, and sealed him away for 50 years. So he takes Eggman to the Ark, saying, I will grant you one wish. And he says, we can access the Eclipse Cannon and threaten to destroy humanity and basically destroy the planet, because Shadow, by this point, was like, I hate humanity, I hate everything. And he gave Eggman a Chaos Emerald. Eggman puts Chaos Emerald into the Eclipse Cannon. And Eggman, essentially, by doing a threat, he blows up half of the moon. And in doing so, he's very upset because he didn't destroy the whole moon, but he proves his point. Now, the funny thing is, though... okay, I'll finish the bio really quick, and then I'll talk about this. So, the funny thing is, though, he realizes at the end, as the final weapon is actually the Ark hurtling towards Earth to destroy Earth, because of the failed project of Biohazard being attached to it. Actually, that's what it is. Biohazard attaches to it, which is a bad version of Shadow, a rejected Shadow. What was supposed to be the ultimate life form, but Shadow ended up being the perfected version. And Biohazard was the reason why the whole Ark was shut down. And it hurtled towards Earth. Amy convinced Shadow to join their side. It was the first time that you could play as two supers, and it was the first time that another Hedgehog was also able to be super technically, because you now had Sonic and Shadow being super. So that was Sonic Adventure 2, and I do actually have a live stream series of Sonic Adventure TX, and I really do know a lot about Sonic. Like, I love flexing my muscle on that. Moonrock. I have never seen this before, and actually it looks like quite disturbing. Like, this looks like it might be an 11 star. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it is a 10 star. Is a crescent-shaped piece of stone bored from a meteorite. That is insane. Also, thank God I have another pendant of Eons, because I love that. The Joker! Rarity is a 5 star, having Eggman's nice little signal there, which I believe there were actually 2 separate logos for Eggman, and they used the classic one in Sonic Forces. There you go. Also, the robots, the giant robots, are the Death Egg robots in Sonic Forces from Sonic 1. Again, the more you know. Occasional reduction of the cost of identification items when carried. There's no backfire in that? There's got to be a secret backfire in that. There really does have to. Also, we didn't get a secret ring from that. So we actually have to go all the way back in. Okay, it's fine, though. I'm glad we at least 5-starred one of these, though. And I'm not promising getting all the secret rings. I just want to try my best to get them. And see, this so far is actually, weirdly enough, the hardest legacy mission from what it looks like. But the nice thing is, since it works like a regular Sonic level, this is exactly what I'm used to. Actually, that's faster. You get rid of all the enemies and stuff. And I missed the boost stuff. But yeah, there's like spikes everywhere and spike balls. Yeah, I should have just short hopped right there. Should have just done a King Arthur. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not expecting a 5-star though, so... But I am hoping I do decent. Because we need to... Okay! Spikes are no bueno. What? Sonic! I've not seen that happen to where he's like, I'm just going to homing attack through this enemy, but I'm actually not going to do anything. We did 10 seconds faster on that, though. So that's cool. Score is worse, though, because we did have fails. But it was nice. It was dealt pretty nice. Pendant. Joker. Alright. Well, we didn't get it again. Some of them it might be 5-star, but even if that is the unlock thing, it's actually not always the case. So we probably won't see all of them. I know there are 7 areas, so there are 7 to unlock. And we've gotten 3, maybe 4 of them at least. So that's good. Also, William Shakespeare, I really hope that you're enjoying this. And actually, for those who don't know, he is from Odds Chat. I met him in Odds Chat, so he's coming from there. So, welcome to everybody in Odds Chat. Welcome to... You know, I was telling Odds that, like, if we ever did a Mario Kart stream, I'd call it Welcome to My World. But realistically, the Welcome to My World moniker would more so be for Sonic. Because I love Sonic. We do a lot of Splatoon, though, when we stream together, because she really likes Splatoon, and I like Splatoon as well. But, she mostly just does Splatoon, which is, it's fine, because if there was, as I said, if there were more Sonic games, I probably would just do more Sonic stuff. And, I do want to do more Sonic streams in the future as well. I did do CD. I did at least try CD. And it's a decent game, but we had a lot of malfunctions on it, which was very unfortunate. Speaking of CD, we actually have I've talked about this a few times. We have the 25th anniversary Metal Sonic figure coming. The Green Ring! As everybody knows, nature and greenery is filled with hatred. Seriously, like, why is this the Green Ring? I don't understand. Like, green is always envy. So, because it's green with envy, red with rage, yellow with fear, apparently, according to Green Lantern. Not that I'm bashing on Green Lantern, it's just weird that they made yellow fear, because also yellow can be happiness, it can be hope. So why did you have be fear? I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, it's a ring filled with hatred. Another pearl string. Okay, that's pretty good. At the end of this, we will actually look at the weapons and stuff. And I do apologize if this is more, like, informational instead of just being all silly like this usually is, but... I mean, when it comes to recording versus live streaming, it's very hard to be the same. Because the live streaming atmosphere is extremely different than like, a regular atmosphere. So... Betsy? No. No, Betsy. You may not go on. Wait, what is up with this? What in the... What? Sure. Also, weird that you can get a double attack on that. The homing attack is weird because it's like, this is what it normally does, but this is what it wants to do, and the game gets confused about the mechanics, and it's like, that's not the mechanics that I need you to use. They actually should have just made one to where they got rid of the sword. And the reason there's so many spikes and stuff here is because the enemies in this actually can't hurt you. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing that. Oh, and that guy just decided to randomly show up. So, you know, that's cool. Woo! Oh, can I keep the Oh, I could have kept the chain going. That's what I was trying to do because we were at 15 and I was just a little slow. Also, I hit the homing attack button 3 times. Just saying. What? It didn't do... it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It did the thing where it's just like, oh, you want a homing attack through... Oh, I see now. Not what I was doing, but okay. I guess we're leaving 2 enemies to tell the tale. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but this is one of the red ones, so that's why it's harder. But also, it saddens me that you can't use the other characters for this realistically. Because you can't really play as the other characters in any of the recent Sonic games. Like, and don't tell me that Sonic Forces Shadow DLC counts. No. Like, of course it counts logistically. Like, it counts as, yes, you are playing a Shadow and you can play a Shadow. Well, you can play a Shadow in the other levels, sure, whatever. But you can't play a Shadow just, you know, like, it's rehashed levels. Like, it's not anything new. Also, hey, Shattuck, welcome. This is one of my favorite games, kid. I'm glad that it's bringing back memories. I've gotten a little bit more upset with the game than I thought I would. But I said in the playthrough, though, and I don't know if you've seen any of the playthrough episodes, but that's been pretty good. Okay, I thought it was going to be a tease. But I've said in the playthrough that there's, you know, I'm actually giving myself a challenge now. I'm letting myself have a challenge, so I'm actually able to, you know, get a little more upset. But I still have fun with this game. There's problems with it, but I do enjoy it. A ring overflowing with anger. You know, same rarity, no surprise there. And we're literally one off from that. Yeah, the ones I care most about are the rings. And we didn't get one. The music is good. Like, there's not much music in here, but the music is good. It is fantastic. We didn't get one in the Great Megalith. What were the other ones we didn't get? I actually don't know which ones we didn't get either. Which is very unfortunate, too. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Score's not gonna matter. So I'm actually gonna change this. And I haven't shown off the music yet. The music for the other characters. So, I'll pick a medal for this time around, because this is realistically the best. I guess I'll choose Percival, and then let me know, do you want All Hail Shadow or Unknown by Me for the next run or next stage that we do? Because right now I'm focused on the Legacy stages. And we do have time to do more cleanup, so that's nice. It's very nice. I'll be quiet so you guys can hear the music as well. There we go! So good, right? Yes, dude, playing all the Sonic games. I love playing Sonic games. And you know, if I could, I would totally do the Sonic Rush series. Because that was one of the greatest series. Like, oh my gosh. Sonic Rush was so good, and I would love to play it on the channel, but I have no way to record it. That's so unfortunate. Also, I'm pretty sure it's all 7 secret rings. I want to check the gallery to see which ones I have and don't have, but like, I don't know. I can give the Great Megalith a few times because I know that I don't have one in here. I mean, maybe you have to actually... Do you actually have to 5-star the red ones? Are new Sonic games still being made? 100%. Sonic, also, Shattuck is on YouTube, and William is on Twitch, so they actually won't see the conversations. They'll actually only see the ones on those platforms. But they'll know that each other are there because I'm mentioning it. But Sonic Forces was actually made this year. And then in winter, Team Sonic Racing is coming out, which is made by Sumo Digital. A lot of people, because of Sonic Forces, are very upset, though, because they're just like, oh, Team Sonic Racing is going to be bad, because Sonic Forces was kind of disappointing. Which, again, I do have a playthrough on that on my YouTube channel, so if there was ever any curiosity of how I felt about any sort of game, it's probably going to be on there. But Team Sonic Racing is by Sumo Digital. They did Sonic All-Stars Racing as well as Transformed, and both of those games were godlike. And actually, not only are they godlike, they're widely known by fans as some of the best in the Sonic series. So the fact that they even get any hate is very sad to me. Or not those ones, but Team Sonic Racing, because it's by the same company. And it's like, it's the same concept, just a little different, you know? I will say that Vector being on the team of Team Vector with, with Blaze and Silver, that's weird. Like, I don't like that they did that. But to answer your question, yes, they are making new Sonic games. And, I'm still excited for them. They did make Sonic Mania as well. Sonic Mania Plus came out this year, too. I feel like I'm just chasing my tail around by this point. I got hurt. You know, there's that, but I don't know. Do you, Shattuck, do you know for the secret rings, do you have to actually 5-star, like, the red ones? Is there some kind of secret that I have to do for those? Because I know some of them said you had 5-star. But then I went into the other stages, and I knew I had secret rings before, but I didn't 5-star. And I got some without 5-starring in this. So, like, I'm so confused why it's not showing up. I mean, some are a little more tricky than others, but I'm curious. And of course, I'm not just going to sit here all day and just grind the exact same level, because that would be ridiculous. Alright, yeah, and I figured I would use that for time saving. It was faster, but I messed up. Four-starred it, so it definitely feels like it's more so time-based, which would make sense because it is supposed to be regular Sonic stuff. But at this point, it's like I should just keep going on, but have I 5-starred this, though? No. Okay, so I'll try to 5-star it, and then if I can't 5-star it, or if we don't get it, then I'm just going to move on to another level and just be done with it. I'm also not worried about the whole stats screen anymore, because it's just like, by this point, it was a good idea, but for this game, I feel like for this game it wasn't the best idea, but in a general sense, it's not a bad idea. In a general sense, it's actually a really good idea, in my opinion. And it's something that I enjoyed doing. It was very fun to do, but, you know, could have done it a little better. Also, this is Knuckles' theme song. Oh, come on! Alright, I'll be quiet now. God. This game's mechanics are so touchy, though. Also, I think I was actually quiet before. Oh my gosh! Oh, we're getting into that part. We're getting into the part where it's the reason I'm streaming. But, it's definitely very strange. Oh my god. Like, for instance, why are you homing attacking through instead of hitting on? Like, I don't get that. And then sometimes Soul Surge just decides it doesn't feel like doing what you're asking it to. Yeah, but I feel like the secret to this is definitely making sure you do well, first of all, speed. Make sure you're fast, but making sure you're also using your soul gauge, soul meter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, see, it didn't affect me that time. And for some reason, I can never get those ones either. It's very strange. Still breaking time. Still breaking time. Unless that one's just not new. We 5-starred it. We did 5-star it. There we go. What do we got? Do we got our secret ring now? New development data. That's cool. No, we don't. I don't know. I don't know then. I'm apparently doing something wrong. And the game just doesn't know what. But yeah, we actually have 2 levels to go through. Of course, the last one. There is one specific one that I want to save for recording. And that's what the finale one is. And that one's not going to be too bad. Okay, so this is back to a normal level. This is what you generally see. So I actually should have changed some stuff. Because we actually still have Knuckles' theme song. I mean, you haven't really given us any moment to pass through. Yeah, that was very auto, but okay. Yeah, and, I mean, I don't really... Jeez. That's a lot of time, which makes me a little bit nervous, because that means that we probably got... Oh, jeez. Because that... I'm only nervous about that because that means we've probably got a while to go until we actually get to another time gate, which is very, very bad. Oh gosh, okay, that ended really strangely. Not bad, just strange. This is helpful when there's not enemies, though, because you can travel. But when you do have those enemies, it's a lot harder to do. Okay, it looks like that's more... Oh, okay. No, we're still good. We're still fine. Oh, you're just going to shoot us over to there? Before you had a jump thing. Oh, my dad's coming home, by the way. Oh, I should have done the homing attack to the wall thing. Yeah, just go for it. Why did you stop me? You had no reason. And get out of there. It's funny, though, because I was talking about how bats are calming to me. But in this game, the bats are just like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like having your status effect. No! I just realized you have to... Oh my god, I forgot about that. So, if you shake the nunchuck, it actually gets rid of the will-o-wisps. Which I learned in this playthrough. But it's been such a long time... since I've actually done anything with this game that I completely forgot. Like, and that's not even a joke. I just completely forgot. No, you're not going to hit me out of that. And for some reason, archers will actually give you swords. And I don't understand why. Because that makes no sense. Like, hi, I'm an archer. Have this sword for defeating me. I'm like, no. Why? Why, though? Have a sword with my bow and arrow. I'll pass. You keep your sword. That you shouldn't even have. We got one new one in Molten Mine. That's going to happen quite a lot. We got a Moonstone. But it's good, though, because we have more stuff for making weapons. For instance, this is our first time seeing the Steel Dagger, which is kind of strange that we're still seeing new weaponry by this point. It is a 6-star, a handy weapon to have against heavily armored opponents. A2 Bertes. No? Too soon? Too soon? No, that's not something I should make a joke about. I was more so making fun of myself for actually saying that. Because it's like, not really.
Just don't miss any of them.
Sonic feels like breakdancing today, apparently. Yeah, so this isn't a 100 ring challenge. And I actually don't know. Is it... Do you just straight up have to... Oh, there's a book. Doesn't seem important, but it actually is more important than one would think. The thing that does think about ring collecting challenges, though, is if you do actually miss... if you do actually, like, get hit, you do actually lose those rings you've collected. They don't stay collected. And I'm just using Soul Surge to be careful. Usually, in that scenario, you generally don't have to. But sometimes it's good to be careful. And also, this is... Ring collecting missions are the only mission in the game where you can go over 100 rings. Oh, you also get rings if you do... Ooh. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you get rings if you do the Soul Surge on them. Because it counts the chain as the rings. I forgot about that. I didn't think it would actually collect the rings like that. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, in that regard, I could see myself playing that level again because that's actually good. We do have one more in the Deep Woods as well as Crystal Cave. Alright, let's see here. Present, which is a silk shoe. What's the book? Tome of Jewels, so it's actually not anything that is super important. Could I do it? Yeah, I totally could. Oh, do they all? Okay, maybe only certain ones have Legacy then. Because we just unlocked a Legacy. So maybe we unlocked Legacy in Deep Woods. Or you have to do the special mission before. And again, I'm not saying what that is. But there we go. We get to play regular Sonic missions again, which I wish I would have remembered. But it's okay. This is our first clean run of this. Actually, no. You guys just got to remind me to change equipment so that we can have different music. Because I'm sure I kind of feel like I want to try this again, to be honest. Because you guys deserve to hear the regular music of this game. It's good. Oh yeah, I could have done that way better. I could have done that way better. 3-star. Even if we get the ring, because I don't know if it'll show up in everyone, and maybe that's what it is. Yep, because we got the white ring. And we got it, like, immediately. Okay, the white ring is a, well, regular, you know, you guys know. A ring hiding wishes, which is funny because, ring hiding wishes, you know, they're genies in those games, so, interesting. Ice Crystal! This has got to definitely unlock some stuff. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9-star rarity item. It is a crystal of ancient frozen water, nearly free of impurities. Just like Barack Obama. I'm sorry, I wanted to make a joke. And it was silly, but I wanted to make a joke. I did say that I wanted to go back in there, and the background, new background music, I'm going to want to actually check that. Now, I didn't want to check for anything new at the end of the game, but I do actually want to check something, just for curiosity's sake, if that makes sense. And the reasoning for that is more so just to see... It's a way of seeing if we've gotten all of the secret rings or not. The way to actually do this is by going into the gallery, but I'm actually going to block your view of this just so that there are no spoilers, because I do at the end want to show this stuff off. the thing that does show up, it does say, here you can view unlockables and other gameplay achievements. There's a lot that I need to actually unlock. Not going to lie. We actually have every single piece of background music now. Okay, so for getting every single secret ring, which we have now done, you unlock 7 Rings in Hand by Crush 40. At the risk of being copyrighted, I will have you guys hear some of it. Take a listen. That's good, right? That's insanely good. I'm not going to play all of it, just because, copyright. But it's cool to see that Crush 40 does actually have a song inside of the game. Now, if you're wondering, you can actually keep this going. I guess while we're here, I can show you all the songs in the game. You have the original version of Night of the Wind, Merlina, Camelot Castle, Deep Woods, Through the Fire, Crystal Cave, Molten Mines, Fight the Night, the full version of Night of the Wind, Great Megalith, Dragon Slayer, The Dark Queen, With Me, Live Life, and 7 Rings in Hand by Crush 40. Well, the game itself is not that great. The music in it is actually pretty decent. Not all of it's my taste because it's a little repetitive, but 7 Rings in Hand is completely great. If you leave this menu, though, it does revert back to that. William Shakespeare says, well, I'm going to sleep now, but I wish you a great time with your Sonic stream. Take care. Thank you for coming out and saying hello. And also, Shattuck says, I got to play the Super Mario Party demo at GameStop. How was it? Also, what character did you play? That is super important. What character did you play? It sounds like an interrogation, but I'm very curious. And we're really close to cleanup. I just figured that it would be better to clean up everything in this episode. But we have every single secret ring inside of the game. So, we could possibly, potentially get every single, Okay. We gotta beat the clock, though. But we could potentially have literally every single item in the game. It is possible. Okay, that was interesting, but sure. Get out of here. Get out of my castle. As Princess Peach once said, get out of my castle. You don't belong with the tea and crumpets. And the cake. Has Princess Peach ever realistically baked a cake, though? Also, why was that, at the risk of not being PG, why was that one Knight of the Underworld humping his other friend? Like, dude, why? That's so inappropriate. Right, I gotta actually go slow. I should have done the exploit. I really should have done the exploit. Let me get the... That's what I needed to do. Ow. No! Mission was failed. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, what do we get for a failed mission? Not any secret rings, I can tell you that. We got a diamond for failing. I love how it's the diamond, the garnet, and then the die. And the die is actually the most important. Here's the thing though. Isn't die the... Is die the singular or the plural of dice? I'm pretty sure die is the... Actually, no, it might be the singular. So I might be right. Rarity is 2-star. A common toy often used for decision making. Actually, it's a common item used in gambling, but sure, Sega. You can believe that's what it's for. If you really want to have that innocent mind, then sure. I also don't believe that you can use any of the background music in the stages either that aren't in. So like you actually can't use the Sonic and the Secret Ring song. Also, you died. How in the world did you hurt me? Also, apparently we now have to keep... We have to keep a certain amount of rings, too. No! Stop! I don't want to go in the ring. Let me be, foul beast! Funny enough, this just seems faster. God, I don't have time for this. No, I hit B because I got bombed. And usually it's like 20 rings, so... Oh, you just have to hit the left and right to switch. Oh, you don't have to hit A. Okay, well... That changes a lot of things. Get out of here. Oh, I now actually don't have. Why are you just... Ow! Of course, I let go right as he's just like, I'm gonna attack you now. No, that's not... Dude! But that's not... Why are you so broken, though? If I'm gonna fail with a diamond. BS. BS. Come on! That's not even my fault! The game just defaulted me over to there. Disgusting. Very disgusting. But, on the bright side though, if you need an easy diamond, like if diamonds are very important in this game, which I don't know if they are, but for crafting stuff, if you ever need diamonds, you know the stage to go to now. Because before, like, it's just like, oh, here's a book and a chest. And it's like, that's not actually that helpful. But a diamond and chest, like, that's gotta be super helpful. Again, you are non-existent anymore. Ah! This one's gonna take a bit of a while. There's somebody that's selling something, and now I'm just curious. I do love that you can do that, though. Come on! Why does that count? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is actually how it is in the playthrough, though. Like, believe it or not, this is basically how it is. Also, we had a strange glitch that happened during this, too. During this live stream. Where I just went over where I was actually supposed to. Oh, come on. I did that again? Got him. Now watch it completely screw me over. No, it didn't. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that it wasn't a jerk. You know, the fact that they still have time going with that is actually really stupid. But it's just like, not only do you need the money, you actually need the time to do this. But we were able to zoom past... Why'd the camera do that? That was weird. Also, we got a 5-star, probably because we actually kept our money. We kept the moolah to give to the villager. What? Hello? What? Faraway Avalon? Are you kidding me? There's a new mission in Faraway Avalon? I didn't know this was a thing. You have to complete a lot to get to... Jeez. Chain of Rings. Collect 350 ring chains. It's cleanup. It's cleanup, honestly. So I guess... Let's go for it. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Now, the one was it was a fairy. Oh no, it's one of these. Oh no, it's one of these. I know it's just like so different of how I'm saying that, but it's like it's one of these. Oh god. Gross. Gross. Just gross. No. Oh my god. If you don't know, in the playthrough, what had happened is something that sucks a lot. Basically, what had happened, is that one of these missions took me hours to do. Well, not hours, but at least like an hour or two. Oh, great. They also just like... They're just like, oh, hey, I heard this would be fun for you. So here you go. You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, here's the smart way of doing this. It forces you into the middle, too. Okay, what I actually want to do is I want to go... like this. I actually think they don't expect you to do this either. Or maybe they do, I don't know. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. It's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, good. How am I gonna keep 350 though? Oh god, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up so badly. Oh great, that counts for a lot. I mean, technically it counts for like 5, but that... Oh, that's so jerkish! Oh my god! So you actually have to... Oh, you know what though? Spins. Spins. You were fine. All you had to do was Soul Surge. That's why they were giving you Soul Surge. Because Soul Surging enemies gives you a bigger chain. Well, I derped. And I did it very hard. Also, I should actually have like 100 rings right now. But I don't because I'm missing... literally so many rings. Well, not so many. I missed like 5. Which, I mean, in this context, though, is a lot. And I shouldn't have slowed down. Yeah, I'm sorry if this one takes a little bit of time. But this might be the last stage, though, that we do. So, keep that in mind. Might actually be a blessing for anybody who's enjoying it. Oh, boy. I love me some rings. And I'm so glad... Oh, shoot. Shoot. I love that Sonic Mania, its collector's edition, actually came with a ring in it. And I actually forgot... I actually thought for a second that it was done there, and I was like, no. No, I missed it. I messed up. I was like, this is the end. This is it, Sonic. You have no more money in the bank. And actually, realistically, you actually have quite a lot of money in the bank. You just have to believe that you have a lot of money in the bank. I'm sure, like, the faster you do this, too, the better you end off. I'm glad they do that. Oh my god, yes, you collect those rings, too. Keep on going. Keep on going. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Okay, because you've done it. You've done it now. You have, obviously not the highest, but you have done it. Oh no, I went past... Oh, that would have been fun. Yeah, now I could just run through. Oh, and the end was right there. Dang. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. 448 rings. Counted as a 5-star. That was a 5-star run of that. It proves that getting hurt doesn't matter. New development data and also another new mission in Faraway Avalon. Please don't be a no-hit, King Arthur. Mint Stone! Rarity is 3-star. This stone has a slight minty fragrance. I mean, we have done... See, we have done a no-hit King Arthur, though. That was our King Arthur run. Was a no-hit King Arthur. But I actually didn't realize that there was more in Faraway Avalon. I've probably seen it, because it does seem a little familiar, but I've never played it. Alright. Well, chains don't matter. What matters is that we do this. Also, the music for this, like, I didn't like Fight the Night, but this music, though, man. This music is so good. Like, actually, as a kid, I didn't like Fight the Night. I don't necessarily enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep to this music now. But it's not bad music. So yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, Fight the Night's okay, but this music right here, it's good, and I've never heard it before either. Which makes it better. It's okay, it's not chain as many enemies as you can. It's defeat as many enemies. So it's fine. God. I got hit by the spikes, not the arrows. How silly, right? I can probably get more defeated like this. Probably doesn't seem like it, but I think it does slow down time a little bit. Jumps into Giant's arms. Hold me, Giant, hold me. Sounded weird. That probably translated pretty awful too. New ranked online mission, won't be doing those, even though I said I might. But now knowing that they're not actually unique missions, that they are just those missions, I'm not too worried about it. But we have another mission. Defeat as many and take no damage. It's just like, hey, by the way, you thought that Faraway Avalon was just King Arthur and that was it? No, we're good. Also, I just realized that your emojis, Shattuck, I only just now realized that they're heart eye emojis. They're like those gumdrop things. I forget what they're called, but they're like coated in sugar and stuff. And they're pretty cool. Also, they turned this aisle into like a fort, which is interesting. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. I mean, I'm not upset about it. Not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting him to be there, so that actually, like, really threw me. Heck no! I'm not fighting axes on a no damage run. I mean, you could also technically by this point say that I should have... Oh. Don't go... No, go after the giant. Oh my god, he actually... That little minion was like, I will save my friend. I'm like, please don't. And he did. Well, he tried. He took an attack for his friend, which is... It's noble. But it's like... It's a no thanks kind of thing. Yeah, and you can see the time goes by a little bit slower, giving you a little more time. And 63! There we go. 2 thumbs up from me. I definitely could have done better, but we could have done worse. We did get a 3-star. So we got that nice little average. So, dust off my shoulders if I do say so myself. And just a new one in ranking online. So, you know, that's cool. So is that all? I think there was one in Deep Woods, though. That wasn't the final. Yep. It's the legacy. It's the legacy. Ending it how we're beginning it. Possibly. I don't know if we're going to unlock anything else. But I think other than that bottom one, this is it. So we could be seeing, you know, this would be the end of the stream. I might actually be able to record the finale tonight. Which would be great because then I could actually still finish the playthrough when I wanted to. And that's why I did this live stream, because if I didn't do this live stream, it would have been another 2-3 episodes. Do I wish that I could have just recorded them? Sure. But also at the same time, it's nice because it gave me a chance to interact with all of you guys. And any opportunity to interact with you guys more is better in my opinion. So that's really cool. And that's really nice. Also, the legacy ones are very short. It's not a bad thing. They are very short. We got all the secret rings, so actually, we don't have to worry about a secret ring at all. And we didn't unlock anything else. Meaning, that is the last of it. I do actually want to go through this one again. I almost went to the bottom one. Like, we still have one more, right? No. Not yet, Spins. Not yet. That is on my own time. That is definitely on my own time. But, yeah. I feel like I'm very excited to talk about my thoughts about the project. Because it's been weird. It's going to be a very weird, mixed type of thing. Because, like, see right there, I couldn't jump. But then they put spikes in front of me. And that's weird. And there's weird stuff like that. But then there's so many good things about this game, too. So, let me know, for anybody that's in the comments, if you have played this game, what are your opinions on it? Like, how do you feel about it? And also, it really should have just made me go over the thing instead of forcing me onto it, but whatever. Still beat the time. I mean, I can't complain about that. Time was technically better. One person better. And we did get a 3-star. So that is also nice. I'm sure if you 5-star some things, you will get all that stuff. Now, we are going to end off the episode. However, I'm actually going to go to the blacksmith really quick and see if we have gotten any more weapons. So let's go to crafting weapons. And did we get anything new? We did get quite a few new things. If we actually get one more of those red ones, we can do it. One more lava stone, we can do that one. Of course, I'm not going to be going through and doing this, and we are still missing some stuff. We can craft this one, though. And you are... Courage. Kind of. A sword with a thin blade similar to... That's a thing, really? Really? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. That's strange. That's very strange. And that's it. That's all of it. We've crafted quite a few weapons. Gotten quite a few things. And we just have one more episode left for the main game. And then we should be done. Which is insane to think about. And I don't think that one's going to take long either. And then we've got multiplayer battle stuff to do at some point. In the future. But if you are worried about the future of the channel, don't be. Because I've mentioned this multiple times. We have Mega Man 11. I think I'm going to do that as a streaming series. Mega Man 1 did have... it was one of the first playthroughs, possibly the first where I did actually edit. It was the first that I used notifications as the duck sounds. But doing that playthrough has taught me that I'm bad at Mega Man. And Mega Man is hard. It's not an easy game. So I feel like that would definitely be very much a better thing to be streamed. Super Mario Party, however, will actually be a regular playthrough depending on all this other stuff. And then in November we'll do Let's Go Eevee. And then we've got Smash Brothers in December as well as Team Sonic Racing. And even after that, we've got Luigi's Mansion and Animal Crossing. If we have time, maybe I'll do Sonic Riders or another game. You never know. Because there is a lot that I can do and would like to do. And I wanted to do Sonic and the Black Knight because I wanted to make sure that I was able to do another one of the older games because we've had so many newer games to be doing. And we will have so many newer games. So... this kind of leaves me at an awkward spot because it feels like an end of the playthrough kind of thing. But we've still got that one last episode as well as bonus content. But that is it for this live stream. Thank you for everybody that has joined me. I know it's been very different, especially since it is Sonic and the Black Knight. But it's been fun. It's been good, and it's been very informational. More so than anything. But, it's time for me to get going. So, thank you for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep your toes safe, and heights! You know, I really like this rendition of Believe in Me. The violin is really nice. But that's also Tails' theme song, I forgot to mention. Alright, seriously, I'm going now. Bye.